welcome to Trashy, where we take a dumpster dive on this week's garbage people and look at all the Trashy's news stories. My name is Erica, and I am your host.
My name is Cassandra, and I'm your host. We're fucking back, baby. I mean, to you guys, we were never gone, but to us, we're fucking back, baby.
We're back in the saddle again. Yes.
I'm back. Oh, man. You get that cough that's going around, or did you miss it while you're in Europe?
I think I missed it. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I know I didn't sound happy, but I was happy.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. That's great. I'm really happy for you.
You sound like an Upper East Side mom in like some sitcom or something. It's like, oh, Wharton, I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy for you. That's great. Yeah.
How have you been? What's all going on?
Girl, I have not changed a bit. I'll tell you what. A quick anecdote. So I got my booster, which I know I don't want to hear it. I know I did it really late, but like some people didn't even know that there was another booster. So I think I'm very average with that. But I got it. And I was about to leave without my card. And then my partner was like, you got to take that card. And I was like, are you fucking serious? This is on my phone. Like, why do I need this card?
Yeah.
Anyways, the card was in my passport, little booklet. So I get the card, I get the vaccine, all's well. And now that's that. Cut to today, and we are filling out the documents to get our marriage license. And they were like, we need some ID numbers. And I was like, fantastic. Let me give you the best one of all. Let me give you my passport. Here's what happened. I took my stupid COVID card out of my passport, never put it back, nor did I put my passport back where it goes. So
No.
I am currently in the throes of a lost passport. I used my driver's license. The marriage license is still happening, but I don't know where that fucking passport is or that COVID card.
It's not where you got. I mean, have you called? And I'm
sure it went.
Yeah.
It went in my pocket. I kept it, and I didn't even take my passport out of the house. I took my passport out of where we keep the passports, grabbed the COVID card, and then I don't know, threw it in the trash. Like I literally don't know what happened because it's not anywhere near where the passports go. So yeah, passports lost, COVID cards lost. I 2023, same old me.
I love it. I have a folder in my phone that's like important documents, and where I just take pictures of like my passport, my ID, my insurance, all that stuff is just like in one quick folder, like in my phone.
I
So
mean,
I'm always
not
like,
smart if someone steals your phone. Then they got it all.
Absolutely, it's true. Yeah, my birth certificate, my vaccine card from when I was in elementary school.
Oh, girl, don't talk to me about my birth certificate. Who the fuck knows where that is?
I had to like call my mom, and I was like, can I have my birth certificate? And she's like, well, I keep it in a safe place. And I'm like, I'm in my 30s. I think I'm capable of keeping a document that we can easily get a copy of. Safe.
Yeah.
Like, it was like she didn't trust me to have my own birth certificate.
I mean, that's fair. My mom mailed it to me. My mom mailed it to me at one point in my life, and I fucking hate getting mail. So when I get mail, I don't tend to open it. I just kind of like let it be for a long time.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of cleaning out a junk drawer once, and there was a bunch of mail in there. So I was like, ugh, I'm going to just throw this shit away. But something compelled me to open it before I threw it away. And thank God, because one of those letters just had my birth certificate in it.
I'm so excited to check the mail every day. I mean, I instantly sort it and throw the junk away. It's only since the pandemic because I was like, oh, the mail is where my friends are. And by my friends, I mean packages that make me happy.
Sure. Okay.
Everything else sucks.
I was like, your friends, like,
yeah,
all those Ralph's coupons and shit, like that stuff sucks. And all these pre-approvals. I know my credit my credit's banging now. My
Yeah.
credit, you can't stop my credit. It's banging now. So I just get like all kinds of, please let us give you a low interest. Please let us give
Yeah.
you a loan. Ooh, no, I don't want this fucking mail.
I know. And you it's like impossible to opt out of. Crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah. There's nothing you can do.
I
It's just the reality. It's keeping the post office open.
I had that conversation with a neighbor, when it's like we don't know each other, we know we live in the same building, and it's like, what do you talk about? We were at the mailboxes at the same time, and I was like, he's like, oh, he was just throwing junk away immediately. And we were like, oh, what do you do? It's just like, we don't know each other. We don't have anything else in common other than that we live here. So the weather or the mail we're currently holding, like, what are we going to talk about for 15 seconds? It was so late.
You don't have to talk at all.
Well, he kind of started it. So I had to kind of respond, and it was just like, just a mess. But
That's my fucking nightmare. Not gonna lie. We all know I hate small talk.
yeah, yeah. I had an incredible small talk situation. On my flight to Europe. I just got back from Europe, everyone. So continental. I sat between two people at a middle seat. I was furious, but I sat between two people, and a quick hello, and then like towards the end of the flight, kind of struck up more of a conversation about where they were going. Well, the two people, I'm in the middle. These two people are trying to have a conversation,
and they know each other.
No, it was as if
Okay.
they were going through like a babble fish of like multiple translations. They both were speaking English, but one would say a sentence that would, call for a response. And the other was like, I'm just going to respond with the thought I still had, maybe slightly talk about what you just mentioned, but I'm going to tell my story anyway. They were just both going back and forth like that. And I was like sitting there and I'm like, neither of them are listening to the other. They're just both talking.
That sounds fucking stressful.
And I was just like, I'm gonna put my headphones in. But I still want to hear what's happening because it's so insane.
Absolutely. You got to eavesdrop. Always eavesdrop.
Always eavesdrop. ABE. Always be eavesdropping. Yeah.
Fuck. I have something on my, like, why I'm trash, like in my list, but it wasn't what I was going to bring up, but it's so relevant to what we're talking about right now.
Bring it up.
Okay. So here's why I'm trash. I was at a holiday party, and I had been at this holiday party for long enough to hear just so much juice and drama, and I don't know anyone at this holiday party. So like I got no stakes in this game.
Yeah.
But I heard like just mounds and mounds and mounds of drama about one specific person from multiple people. And I was like, to a point where I'm like, why did that person even show their face here? But like, of course, like I've got biased sources. So I've run into that person in the bathroom, and this is a stranger to me, but like, I don't think they're a stranger. Like,
yeah, I know, them at this point.
I know everything about them. And you just have to like sit there in the bathroom. And so why I'm trash is that, it was a holiday party. I've been drinking, and I didn't do it, but I wanted so bad to like have, a women's restroom experience with this person to try and see if for some reason, maybe if I struck up a conversation with them, maybe they would, yeah, I don't even know why I came because, and then I fill in their side of the story.
Yeah. Oh, I wish you had.
It honestly, if it wasn't like we were the only ones in that bathroom, if it was like a bathroom line or something, I would have been all over like, hey, I like your dress.
Right.
And
but
just
because
like,
it was just you two.
yeah. I wanted to be in the middle. I wanted to know everything and then like leave because again, no stakes. I don't know these people.
I would have lit a match. I would like to think I have the courage to have been like, So, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm Erica. Who are you? What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, what? I need to talk to you.
You would have told them?
I think I would have just said, I've heard your name at this party a lot.
No,
I
no.
feel like
You
just to
can't
get,
blow your cover like that because
I
then I'm
feel,
blowing the cover of the person who took me to the party. Even
yeah,
though
yeah,
they
you
don't
don't
know
know.
them either,
Yeah.
but they know people know them. No, no, that's too much. You act like an innocent bystander. Hey, I like your dress. Oh, thanks. Fun party, huh? Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of weird. Oh, really? Why is it weird? Well, like you have to do it that and anonymous. You never say, "Oh my God, I've been hearing your name a lot."
I
Are
know.
you fucking
The
crazy?
trashy version is just lighting that match and then walking away.
You have to leave the party after that. You can't
Oh yeah, you
see.
gotta exit. You can't watch it. No, absolutely not. No.
No, no, no. You just have to leave with the satisfaction of a job well done
Yeah.
without ever seeing what you did.
It's like that meme of the little girl smiling with the house burning behind her.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
that's who
That
you have to
energy.
be. Absolutely. Yeah.
Why are you trash?
Well, I think I killed the Pope.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I killed the Pope. So I took a tour of the Vatican in Rome. And the day after I left Rome, Pope, the the old Pope, the one that retired because he
You couldn't
was,
even Google his name.
well, I just don't care, enough
Oh!
to even know his name.
Oh!
I killed him though. So I'm trying my very best to, just stun out every day. And so to the Vatican tour, because you have to cover your shoulders, dresses have to cover your knees. There's like
You
almost,
do?
yes, yeah. They'll ask you to cover, with a scarf or,
I
yeah,
guess I went there in the winter, so I was probably just dressed up. I
yeah.
mean,
There's
so
a
did you though.
strict dress code for women. Men, it's just like, please try and wear like a shirt, choose whatever optional, or just be you. Like there's almost
Mm-hmm.
no dress code for men, but women, they're like, if we fucking see an inch of your knee, you're out of here
You
so fast.
slut.
You fucking slut. Like I was like reading the rules and I was just getting so angry. Whatever. So I was like, okay, I have snake earrings, wearing those,
Wow.
picked out the skank as a high compliment, skankiest bra I could wear. Like
Okay.
nasty, like
What's it look
Fredericks
like?
of
What are you
Hollywood. It's just a black
Ooh.
lace. There's cut out like a beautiful, skanky black bra. Like
Okay.
again, that high compliment way.
Mm.
Um, and then I wore a black dress. And I was like, I'm fucking showing out. This is a protest outfit. They don't even know. I'm so subtle. They don't even know it. So I wore that to the Vatican. And then the day after I left, he died. And I like to think the energy that I brought to that Vatican tour, I was sending it to him and he received it and died.
So not only did you kill the Pope, but you proudly killed the Pope.
No, not proud, not proud. Just if we're looking at root causes and there's like Venn diagrams of like old age, guilty conscious, being a former Nazi when he was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
everything wrong he's ever done, and then me and my outfit and its energy. There's some overlaps. There's some overlaps in all of those things. So yeah.
Wasn't he like the first Pope to like be cool with gay people?
No, he was like the opposite. This new one, the one that's in power right
Wait,
now.
where'd the cool Pope go?
The cool Pope's still in office. He's still there.
Did he step down?
No, this is the old Pope that retired and like because it's a lifelong appointment.
So the current Pope isn't dead.
No, the current Pope's not dead. This one, who's like
Oh,
as chill as a Pope can be, still around.
I was
So,
like, damn, you're really bragging about,
yeah.
killing the first like semi-progressive Pope. You just killed like another bad one. I thought they had to die to get out of the Popeness.
No, he's like one of the first ones that like stepped down without dying, basically.
Oh,
And
well, but now he dead.
now he did. Allegedly, there's a hammer, like a beautiful, like gold encrusted hammer that they have to hit a pope in the head 3 times to confirm he's dead. And God, if I could apply for any job in the world, it would just be checking the pope for death with a gold hammer or like a beautiful ornate hammer. And they call me in from America. I still live in California. They got to fly me in, all expenses paid.
Of
The
course.
hammer, it's kept in a lock safety box, like a
Yeah.
Brinks truck has to bring it to me.
Mhm.
And they're like, Erica, it's time. And I'm like, I'll be first on the first class flight, first class seat on the next flight out. I walk in, tap 3 times. Thank you very much. Here's, $1 million that we,
Se
used to
muerto.
cover up. Yeah, yeah. And then fly back out. It's yeah. If I could have
I
any
wonder like
job
how
in
many
the world.
times the Pope has been woken up that way. It was like, damn, was I really sleeping that hard? It's like, sorry,
It's like,
everyone just was right.
damn. It's like I wasn't dead yet, but I'm about to be because of the CTE you gave me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, babes. Let's get into our first story. Like we're so trash. We could talk all day. It's like we're talking about the Pope and angels and God and devils and things like that. And it reminds me of our first story.
I was that's a good transition.
You have a better one.
No, it's not better. It's just different.
Okay, let's hear it.
Speaking of,
Very good.
that's the noise that the Tasmanian devil would make.
Yes. Very good
All right.
Looney Tunes. Very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
From theguardian.com. Woman mistakes real Tasmanian marsupial for dog toy in a Hobart home. This is coming just from Australia, where this could only happen. So the woman says that the Tasmanian devil, who was gently shooed outside, likely followed their golden retriever puppy inside the house. So she got the fright of her life when she went to pick up the little plush toy that she thought this was, and it ran away. I would have shit myself.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. What do they look like in real life? Tasmanian. Okay, so they look like little like mouse bats.
Yeah. The cartoon seriously misled me. I also thought he'd be wearing like a jersey and tennis shoes because of the starter jackets that I saw as a child, but not they don't wear those.
Yeah. No, this isn't what I thought of. They're kind of cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
I mean,
So
every picture on Google has it with its like dumbass teeth showing, which I think is kind of doing them dirty, but maybe they're bitches.
Well, I mean, they are called devil. Like that's not there's no is there an animal that's like, oh, a Vienna angel? It's Tasmanian devils.
All right.
They got a name for a reason, I'm just saying. The woman's husband shooed him out of the house with a broom. And she said, we were concerned if she or he was cornered and scared that they would bite someone.
Oh.
Yeah. So their family stood on top of the dining table. Like at some point, like everyone was on top of the dining table yelling like, go away.
So apparently this isn't common. Tasmanian devils will very rarely enter your home, but it's at this time of year that the little baby ones can be in urban areas looking for food and water while they survive without their parents. So that's kind of sweet. She says overall that it's cute.
Yeah. I'm glad that this didn't end with a violent incident.
Well, speaking of violent incidents,
our next story from foxnews.com.
And like anywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Internet.
Yeah.
Everywhere. The internet erupts over viral video of Waffle House employee deflecting a thrown chair. Quote, a new superhero emerges. Now, Cass, did you watch this video when it became a trending topic? Did you see this video several times?
I've only seen like the quick gif of it, of like the actual chair being thrown and her catching it. I haven't seen the whole. I don't know if there's a longer video than that. I don't really need to see it. I mean, you get the point.
There's so many layers to the video. It truly is a piece of man on the street journalism that I'm so grateful was caught.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that I just can't get over. So someone picks up a chair and throws it at this Waffle House employee, and she not only deflects it, it's as if she absorbs the motion and it stops, and then she tosses it aside. Like I've never seen it's like Neo from the Matrix or something. Like it's so
definitely giving
smooth.
Marvel movie for sure.
Yes. Again, it's not like she just like swats it out of the air. It's as if she stops. She absorbs
she
the
catches
energy
it
from it. Yeah, but it's
She
so
catches it by
quick.
the leg, and then yeah, it's very quick and yet
Oh,
slow at the same time.
and yet slow. It's so fluid. So the original video is 2 minutes long, and I've watched it no less than 12 times.
The whole thing?
It shows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many layers. There's so many little catches. It's incredible. So basically what happened was a group came in and sat in a section that was actually closed down. They sat down and were demanding service, and people, the employees kept saying like, we're not serving this area. You can wait for a seat over here. And they got very upset and they started to fight. And so they started to fight. And so the employees were on if you've never been to a Waffle House, there is a counter between you and the diner. And if you've never been to Waffle House, I'm so sorry, you have to go. There's a whole Twitter account dedicated to Waffle House fights, but a late night dining spot has amazing breakfast is what they typically serve.
Also, if you've never been to a Waffle House, don't expect good service, but expect good food. The service
Great
is
food.
Awful, notoriously, at a Waffle House, but the food's good.
Yeah. So this group gets upset. They start yelling at the employees and threatening to fight, and they toss some stuff at the employees, and then the employees start tossing like sugar containers, like the glass ones, like coffee pots, like back to be
my God,
back up. Like it gets insane. At one point, and someone's filming all of this, they start inside, then they go outside for their safety. And they're kind of narrating what's happening. And they're like, y'all are going to go to jail. So two girls climb on top of the counter to go into the kitchen area. One girl, as she's climbing to go into the, where the kitchen, falls off the counter, hard. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. As I watched and watched, I said, thank God she fell, because she was going to die otherwise. What you barely see in the corner is an employee with a frying pan, like a big frying pan, that was about to bang her in the head if she came over in the appropriate way. And I was like, oh, that fall literally saved her life. I mean, there's hair pulling, there's fighting, people punching, employees trying to,
is
and
this before
friends of the
or
girls.
after the chair throw?
My timeline's so bad. I think
I wouldn't fuck with anyone who was able to catch a chair like that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, this fight's over.
Yeah. Well, the employee's been blackballed from Waffle House. They worked there for 4 years, and she's got the axe. Like she hit like the highest rank of Waffle House employee. At one point she gestures like, bring it on, and then they throw the chairs, and that's when she swats them away. Like, let her train the army.
Yeah, she doesn't need to work at the Waffle House.
Yes.
She's a weapon.
Yes, get her an MMA. It's insane. But again, there's a whole Twitter account dedicated to capturing videos of Waffle House fights. There's so many layers to the video. There's like little, you can isolate on just this person, just that action, that little scene. It's like a Renaissance painting. There's so many layers to it. There's meaning in every little second, Yeah. Anyway,
or
I nerded out.
It's just a fight at a Waffle House. But either way, this is kind of something that you would watch on the toilet, no?
Oh, yeah. That's actually where I think I saw it the first time, was sitting on the toilet. Yeah. Oh, and that brings us to our next story.
No one can be on a toilet longer than a man.
True.
If a man is about to go to the bathroom to go poo-poo or whatever for another hour, and this man from Thailand was clearly in the toilet for so long that he forgot his wife
So he drove off and left her, and she had to walk 20 kilometers to a police station to get help. So he drove away. He had no clue that his wife was not in the car and thought she was asleep in the back seat.
So 20 kilometers, about 12 miles, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they were taking a road trip on Sunday to spend the holidays in her hometown. And he parked his car by a roadside place at 3 a.m. And then there was no public toilets around. So she stepped out to pee in the woods. But yeah, he just got back in and was like, bye.
Yeah. He got out
3
first.
a.m.
He didn't realize she stepped out at all. So he got out, came back in, thought she was still asleep. She realized he left her, She didn't have her phone with her because she had kept it in her bag inside of the car.
Mm-mm.
So she walked for help.
You don't go to the jungle without your phone.
No, absolutely not. And she couldn't remember her husband's mobile phone number. So she called her.
Do you know your partner's phone number?
Absolutely. I know his birthday
Really?
and his phone number by heart. Mm-hmm.
Well, a birthday isn't. Everyone knows people's birthdays. Nobody knows phone numbers anymore.
I know his, though. Yeah. I know his and my best friend from third grade's landline.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I got landlines for days.
Landlines are locked in. Home phone,
locked
grandma's
and loaded.
number. Yeah, best friend, locked and loaded.
Yeah. I know my aunt and uncle's phone number, and because they still have that landline after all these years. And then I know my mom, and I do know Taylor's phone number.
I know a dad's cell. I know Winston's cell. I'd have to call. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You don't have Tina Curry memorized?
She got a new phone number, so then I just the new one hasn't set in.
That was her fault.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tina.
Yeah, should have kept the old one. I knew that one. I know her old cell, but she didn't remember her husband's phone number, so she had to dial her own phone 20 times, but didn't get any response. So,
oh my God.
Yeah. So around 8 a.m., she was able to contact her husband with the help of the cops, and he had no clue. And he had driven 100 miles away by that point.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild. That's a painful mistake.
Yes. So he turned around, he apologized profusely. But this is the article ends on a weird note. It's like, turns out, even after going through such an ordeal, the woman did not argue with him when he picked her up. Bitch, that just feels misogynistic.
She had that whole fucking argument with herself about 3 times, all 12 miles.
She ran through it. Yeah, she had it locked and loaded.
Yeah,
he didn't say exactly the right apology.
Yeah, so she didn't need to argue with him at all. She was like, "Oh, we've done it. It's over.
Yeah,
we're good. I forgive you."
The couple had been married for 27 years. Oh,
that's
so
nice.
Sweet. Yeah.
You know what's not nice?
Ooh, what's not nice?
Having someone in your chimney.
Yeah, I never liked that Santa came down the chimney. I wish he just opened the door.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. So from yahoo.com/UK news, a man's 20,000 euros hidden in the chimney goes up in smoke when his wife lights a fire. So
what was he doing in the chimney? It kind of like he was trying to be Santa, right?
No. So he'd hid this 17,000 pounds, 20,000 euros in his chimney.
Oh,
trying to keep it secure, thinking if burglars ever break in, they know to look in the safe. But these government bonds, which are, currency basically, he put them in the chimney thinking they'll never look up the chimney.
You know what? I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I just breezed over this whole Euro business and just read the headline as a, an Italian man who hid in his chimney was left distraught after his wife unwittingly lit a fire. I thought that this
Yeah,
man
it is. It's the first
was
sentence is written weird. Yeah.
no, it wasn't. That's really nice of you, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't written weird. My eyes saw what they wanted to see. I thought that this lady lit her husband on fire.
Oh, well, she probably lit him on fire when she found out what happened, but yeah.
Yeah, see, but like it is stupid though. Like, why would you hide money in a place that
Yeah.
is made for fires?
Well, he didn't tell her where they're hidden.
Who gives a shit whether they know where the cash is hidden or not? There's certain places that you don't fucking hide it. That's like that's stupid. If you don't want it to get destroyed, don't put it in places that are regularly their only use is fire or water. Not a fireplace is not used
Yeah.
for water. I'm just saying that because I feel like people see in movies that they'll tape money on the inside of their toilet.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's like, why? That's stupid. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hide it at the bottom of your cat litter. That's what we'll never think of it.
Ew.
Well, in like a plastic baggie.
Just get like a little secret book.
Oh, secret book.
Also, hairbrush.
A hairbrush?
Like a round
hollow
brush.
one?
Yeah, a hollow round brush.
That's a good idea.
I know.
We should make one of those. Yeah. Okay. We should
They
make
exist.
those.
They exist.
Oh, fuck.
Teenagers use them to hide drugs.
Oh, God, they're so smart. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he he contacted his brother who worked for the post office to recoup his savings. There's hope that if he kept the serial numbers of the bonds, the post office may be able to reissue them. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Oof. Damn. He said every year before winter, before we use the fire, I would move them. But this
Idiot.
time,
No, it's his fault. Idiot.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. His fault. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of teenagers and not being an idiot, this is this is what this next story is really giving me is the innovation of teenagers.
From NBCBayArea.com, California team gave out fake parking tickets hoping to collect real fine money. The citations included a QR code linking potential victims to a website to pay their phony fines. Yeesh.
Chef's kiss. No notes.
Really?
I think it's funny.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I feel like the city's already doing this to us, because I have yet to see like what I would describe as an adequate use of like a parking citation money. And I do think that they use these parking tickets to disenfranchise people.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So I think that this would be funny if like someone was doing this to like not just random innocent people who already have to deal with the city doing this to them.
Yeah, I guess. They were at a beach, so I feel like I somehow separate normal people from people that go to the beach with like having money. So
I guess
the rich. I don't know. It's a mental thing for me. I'm like, oh, you go to the beach? You must be rich. Like, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it's just, like my little kid connotation brain that's just locked and loaded still.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, he put a QR code and they said they do not know how many fake tickets he put on cars or how many victims may have paid the bogus fines. The teen denies receiving any payments. See,
well, I mean, can't they find that out? Like, can't they track that? Or are they just going to believe this guy?
I don't know, because they arrested him, but this could get into like federal like wire fraud because you're using the internet, like computer systems. You gotta be smart about your crimes. You gotta be smart.
You also have to be smart about your parking tickets and make sure that you're not paying one that looks fake.
And you got to be smart about which house you break into this holiday season, any holiday season, any time of the year, really, really.
The holiday season is over, Erica.
No, I'm still in it.
No, it's over.
Well, what's the next holiday?
Oh, we've got one coming up. I believe it's
Well, there's
Martin Luther King
MLK Day, and then
Yeah.
there's Valentine's Day,
and then there's President's Day.
Arbor Day. Big fan of
Uh-huh.
that one.
St. Patrick's Day. Look,
love-
we could do this all day. From the postmillennial.com, Ontario home invaders apologize after breaking into the wrong residence. Oopsie.
My bad. You're never gonna believe it. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh my God.
This is
You're
1504.
Ugh.
I was looking
Whoa.
for 1501. I'm so sorry.
I am so embarrassed.
Egg on my face. Anyway, I'm gonna take this
Oopsies.
burglar mask off, this balaclava off.
So a home invasion was called off after invaders realized that they had entered the wrong residence.
Call it off. Call it off.
Oh, excuse me, abort. So they were home. Residents were home watching TV in their living room when they heard that their door smashed. And they were confronted by two men, one of whom was carrying a hammer as a weapon. And the man with the hammer was like, please repay me the money you owe me. And then they talked it out. And the guy with the hammer was like, oh, you don't owe me money. Your neighbors do.
Yeah. They apologized. They were like, "Oh, so sorry," and they agreed.
I love that. I love that
too. They're like, "So sorry," and they paid a cause for the damage. They did. They're like, "We'll replace the door. Once we get the money back from the other guy, we'll pay you for the door." We're so
oopsies.
Sorry.
That's so funny. I like that. That's respectful.
Absolutely.
That's like, we don't have any beef with you, and we acknowledge that we fucked up your door, and egg on our face.
On my face. The men that were arrested were charged with breaking and entering, yes. Possession of a dangerous weapon, yes, but also mischief, which is my favorite criminal charge.
That's fair.
Mischief.
Speaking of
anything with the butt makes me laugh.
From complex.com, an 88-year-old man who looked to have a World War I explosive in his butt was removed, but that caused a bomb scare at the hospital. Now, wasn't there a Grey's Anatomy episode about this?
Probably. So I don't think this is the first time someone has come in with a bomb in their body.
No.
Yeah, this has definitely happened in the past. I just don't know if they've all been rectum related.
So
rectum, sorry.
What'd you say?
Rectum damn near killed him. Podcast over. We're done. I've ended on the perfect joke.
That's so funny.
Thank you so forever. Much. Good night.
The podcast is over permanently.
Yes, this is our last episode. It's that joke. Anyway,
that was funny.
Hey, Cass, stay trashy.
You stay trashy, girl. That would be fucking a hilarious bit if we really did end it right there.
Truly, just unhinged. I'm sorry, that's so stupid. That's such a stupid joke, but I couldn't not.
That was
make
great. 88-year-old man went to the hospital in France because he had a World War I artillery shell wedged in his rectum. I need it removed. The hospital staff said, but what if it explodes? He was like, all good. It's demilitarized. I would know. I was the one who shoved it up my ass.
No, I promise. It's demilitarized.
No. I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't have put an active World War I artillery shell up my ass. Please. I'm not crazy.
Is it hollow? Like, what is... I have so many questions. I need an image. I need an image.
They evacuated everyone, and the bomb squad had to be present during the removal. they said, like when in the bomb people said, when in doubt, we took all the precautions. But that seems a little like the bomb people were just sitting around with nothing to do that night. And they said, oh, there's a bomb at the hospital. It's in this guy's ass, though. And he thinks it's not active. And they're like, we should go. We
Yeah,
should go
that's
anyways.
job
'Cause
security, 100%. That's how you
yeah,
make your job. It's like, guys, if you think it's a bomb, call us. They're
just like you, they said, we need a picture. We need imagery. Let's go. Like,
somebody
I
got a
need
cell phone in that room, like snap a quick pic so we can know what to bring.
the old man, he was like, please, this is from my collection. I have collector's items from the First World War. But you know what that does is that now if I ever hear anyone's like, oh, I collect Beanie Babies, or oh, I collect pop toys or whatever, I'm gonna be like, you put it up your butt, don't you?
Yes, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's been up there.
What the fuck are those stupid toys called? Pop
Funko Pops?
Funko Pops. Yeah, like it. If you have a bunch of Funko Pops, like you put those up your butt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess yes.
Yeah. Oh, me, I collect old coins and stamps, and I'm like, those have been up your butt for sure. Yeah.
Up your butt. I mean, why else do you collect things?
Yeah, true. I guess I need to stop collecting hats or get more comfortable with stuff up my butt.
Yeah, do you collect anything?
I do like, I do have a collection of hats, I would say. And then when I go on a big trip, like an international trip, I get a ring to commemorate the trip. So I have a collection of unique rings that represent the place.
You get a ring every time that you're in a place? Did you get a ring while you were in Barcelona?
Yep. It's the brass one that's like round and kind of looks like a gaudy. It's just like it looks like a circle, like those like armbands people would wear where it looks like a snake around them. But it's just clear. It's just rounded edges and it's just brass, and it goes like up the finger a little bit. And it looks like a gaudy kind of design.
Sorry. I don't know why. I just like was thinking, I was like, why does she keep telling me that her ring is round? I know that part.
No, but like the ends are around. Yeah. It goes up your butt really nicely because
okay, that's what I wanted to know. How does it go up your butt? Good or bad? My God.
Smooth.
Speaking of smooth, nothing quite smoother than, not you can't even go to jail, right?
Yep. Ay. From LeeburgNews.com.
An Illinois bicyclist who claims to have an autoimmune disease that requires him to drink beer got a Groveland police officer to stop and let him have one while on the way to jail last week. That's interesting.
That's a good talker.
Yeah. So they responded to this man bothering customers at a Publix store at 6:15 on Friday, which they ended up finding him around the Burger King. If this matters at all, whatever. He gets arrested around 6:15.
Yeah. So he was identified as being a 64-year-old from Illinois. And so he was impaired heavily. The odor of alcohol was on his breath and thick. He slurred and sometimes incoherent speech. It sounds like me on, just a Tuesday sometimes. Like,
sure.
Not even impaired with alcohol. Sometimes I lose my words.
Totally.
So, he told the investigating officer he was riding his bicycle from Crystal River to Titusville. I read that as Titusville because it is Titusville, and I will now call it Titusville from here on out. He had been drinking since the previous day and did not feel he was intoxicated. I've been there. That is
absolutely.
The worst thing about me is when I am clearly drunk is saying, I'm not drunk. I'm not even drunk. I'm not drunk. Like,
trust me, I've been drinking since yesterday. I want to be drunk, but I'm not drunk.
You can get me drunk. I love it.
I wish I was drunk right now. Okay.
So he did the officer asked him to do some some field sobriety test, and the bicycle was his only form of transportation. He said he's not going to participate in the exercises because he'd fall.
He'd fail.
Oh, he'd fail. So, he'd fail and fall. Yeah.
Yeah. So he says, I use alcohol and garlic to cleanse myself because my normal facilities are impaired. And they took him to the station. He blew 0.267 and 0.273. The legal limit, of course, is 0.08.
So that is, for the math heads, 3 times the legal limit.
Yeah. But he did say on the way to jail, he was like, I have an autoimmune disease. It requires beer to relieve the symptoms. Ow, help. And he was like, all right, well, let's pull over. And yeah, I mean, fuck it. Like,
no,
why the heck not?
Did he pay did this guy pay for it, or did the officer pay for the beer? Now that he's in custody, are you legally required to provide this?
Is this what my parking tickets are going towards?
This is what your parking tickets
people beers on their way to jail when they say that they have autoimmune disease?
And I don't think you can question them. I think if, it's like an ADA thing. I don't think you can, well, what do you have? I think he has to do this.
I'm curious because I'm rude and I'm not the officer. Autoimmune disease helped by alcohol. Let's see. I don't see anything. Most of the information is how to drink with an autoimmune disease. I don't see anything. Autoimmune disease cured by alcohol.
Say beer. Say beer maybe in your search.
I think my computer thinks that I'm an alcoholic. It's it's getting me a lot of places about how to stop drinking. Especially with an autoimmune disease. All right, God, Google.
Narc.
Lame. Narc. That brings us to, a great way to end this podcast, which is, of course, the dumpster fire. Wait, I'm sorry. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm ready. So yeah, it's time for the dumpster fire of the week. Oh my God.
For the dumpster fire this week, we have a combination of 2 articles, one from wild941.com and the other from WFLA.com. And we really just want to give you a preview of some of the craziest Florida man stories of 2022.
Yes, it's a culmination of headlines. Look, we're in 2023 now. We want to we don't want to go back to the past, but just for 1 second, so we can talk about a Florida man who was arrested for drugs after getting stuck in a porta potty.
Who name someone amongst us that hasn't happened to?
Yeah, absolutely.
The drug I'm thinking must be ketamine.
Sure. I mean,
yeah,
but also meth, because the next headline, of course, is Florida man on meth bites a deputy after running through traffic in Tampa.
Yeah.
That is the Venn diagram of The Walking Dead with Frogger, like set in Tampa.
Honestly, pitch that movie.
I think I will.
Hello, Hollywood.
Hi, Hollywood. It's me again.
I know we've been looking for new IP. Think about Frogger. Hasn't been turned into a movie. Successful Seinfeld episode.
Now, what about taking a Florida man who's on meth and biting people like a zombie?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No notes? Great.
Great.
So our next story is a Florida man with 33 kids claps back at haters saying he has a weak pullout game.
You know what? If you have 33 kids, you don't need to clap back at haters at all. Like, the fact that someone said you have a weak pullout game, and that was what put him over the edge. Like, please, you've got more important things to deal with.
Yeah.
The fact that for some fucking awful reason you have 33 kids.
Yeah. Nick Cannon was like, fuck, I gotta work harder. I
33.
33. I hope not to the same woman, just because of the devastation to her
That's
body.
like impossible. I don't think a woman could ever do that. I mean, unless they were like 11 sets of twins, but even still, like, you have to figure out like the years that you're fertile, and it would just be back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Let's see.
There's no way it's the same woman. That can't possibly be the same woman, Erica.
Listen to this. Listen to
What?
this.
Oh my God.
The most fertile woman in history is alleged to be an 18th century Russian peasant called Valentina Valsinvyach between 1725 and 1765. So in 40 years, she is recorded as giving birth to a total of 69 children, 67 whom survived infancy. This includes 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets.
That's stupid. I'll say it. That's fucking stupid.
I mean,
Is the 18th century Russian woman the original Florida man?
I think so. So the claim is disputed as records at this time were not well kept. And to that I say, don't fucking take this away from her.
I mean, I don't know. Florida man crashes car into FedEx truck while receiving oral sex. I mean,
who amongst us throw the first stone if this hasn't happened to you, you know?
Yeah, don't judge. Florida man arrested for driving Walmart scooter drunk at 10 a.m. Okay, and
God-given right, free country. He's inside a Walmart. He's not on the roads. I don't see how this was. It's not a DUI.
That's where you learn how to drive drunk, is at a Walmart parking lot.
Inside a Walmart.
Florida man arrested after leaving sleeping wife on honeymoon for hired prostitute. I believe he was probably arrested for the prostitute part and not leaving behind his wife.
Yeah. My goodness. Florida man attacked customer with weed whacker. No reason why given. Didn't need a reason. Just
nope. I have a weed whacker and I've got a customer and I'm going to combine these things.
Oh, you don't like the fucking hedges I did? You don't like the hedges?
Well, fucking Florida man runs from cops down I-95 on a stolen scooter. I sure hope it was an electric scooter.
I would hate to see him just sliding his leg like
I mean, what are the odds that a freeway has like even like a good enough road, you know, for a scooter like that?
Oh my God. Florida man arrested after hitting his girlfriend with adult toy.
You have to get consent before you hit someone with a dildo. So that seems rightful. Yeah.
My favorite, though. Florida man poisons coworker for being difficult to work with. This feels like projection. Like if you're the one poisoning other people, this feels like projection.
Honestly, this person, they're so hard to work with. I'm going to poison them because I'm the only one thinking rationally right now.
Oh,
you can't just poison people.
No, what are you, the fucking witch from Snow White? Like that didn't work out for her. Like, let's see. After police chase, Florida woman crosses getting arrested off bucket list.
She should also cross off becoming a Florida woman story, because you made a good point about this, and we only have a couple more. So I'm sorry to everyone, or you're welcome if you're overhearing these. We have a couple more. So sorry if you're loving these, and you're welcome if you're over them. But it's Erica made a good point earlier, I think off air, that the reason that there are so many Florida man and Florida woman stories is because Florida has a law, which is that all of the like arrest stuff is public, like domain or something, or it's just it's released to the
Yeah,
public.
it's public. Yeah. So they're called the Sunshine Laws. Yeah.
So it's one of the only states that does this. And if more states did this, probably, more, it would be like an Illinois man charged for throwing a hot dog at a police officer. But unfortunately, it's a Florida man because Illinois keeps they keep their dirt in the house.
We were just talking last night, a group of us, about how weird Ohio is.
Oh, yeah.
How weird Ohio is. And if they have these laws, because like Ohio, Kentucky bleeds into Ohio. Ohio wants to be Texas in certain parts of it. It touches so many other states. There's Amish country within Ohio. So much weird shit happens in Ohio. It just doesn't hit the news like Florida. Like there's something. I want to do a PhD in just Ohio someday. Yeah.
Oh, there's probably such boring parts of that though.
True. Yeah. Just the Buckeyes. We eat. No, who are they? What is Ohio?
The Browns.
Do they have something with beans or who am I thinking of? The Buckeyes? Is this right?
The Buckeyes. See, Ohio Buckeye. The Ohio State Buckeyes. Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway, back to it. Speaking of food, a Florida man charged with throwing hot dog at St. Pete police
I already
officer.
did that one.
You did? Oh. Oh no. Okay. Okay. And my favorite, deputies release video of Pinellas woman Irish folk dancing during sobriety test.
I love that. I love are you sober, ma'am? Do you mind walking this straight line? Walk that straight line. Watch this.
Yeah. You never
Lord of the Dance.
Yeah. You ever seen this before?
This doesn't really like prove your case when you're like doing the dance of like a country who's so notorious for being drunk.
Oh my God. I'm watching. There's a show. I thought it was a one season because that's all I watched originally back in the day. But it's Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders making the team.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It's still going. There's like 15 seasons. It is, if you have it's now on, I guess it was on one network, it's now on CMT, but it's on Paramount Plus if you have that service, all the seasons. But it's these beautiful dancers that want to, become a Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, like the most iconic pro sport cheerleaders, right? And in the show, like amongst the girls, like it's very positive. There's no like cattiness or there's no like animosity between them. But then these two Texas ghouls, just old money looking ghouls, are in charge of picking the squad. And they are just both older, beautiful Texas women, but older, very done up, Dallas looking women, and who are just like, if Marciana doesn't get her kicks up, she's not going to be in the final 36. There's only 36 slots on the squad, but they audition like 1,500, 2,000 applied, but then they bring like 50 to training camp. And there's the rookies who are trying to become new on the squad. Then there's the veterans, and they're like, some of these rookies are coming for the veterans jobs. And I'm like, yeah, that's how things work. Like they say things and think they're very profound. It's insane. I'm obsessed.
I mean, it sounds like Cheer.
Oh, it's very Cheer. It's very Cheer, but but more glossy, like it's very nice. It's never like, the ugly parts really. But just watching them be like, well, and then they'll call girls in at night during this training camp to be like, hey, you really need to, step it up, get your turns right, or hit those motions sharper, or then they let them go. They make cuts. And so it's like, if you get called to the office, you're either getting a warning and a pep talk, or you're saying you're just not in the top 36.
Wait, so there's no drama? You're saying everyone's nice? There's no drama?
There's drama, not really amongst the girls, but the way they drop them and the way they discuss, like, she just doesn't have any fire in her eyes this year. It's just like a weird, but me fat, uncoordinated myself, not a dancer, I'm instantly like, if she doesn't get those fucking kicks up,
Totally.
cut.
Yeah.
Instant critiques. Like I'm on the judge. For some reason, Neil McCoy, this like country singer from the 90s, is like a guest judge sometimes watching him. And I don't know if I've only watched season 1 and I'm watching season 15 right now. So I don't know
Oh my
if between
God.
2 and 14 it was ever explained how Neil McCoy became part of the
I
family.
assume.
I don't know, but they're like country superstar Neil McCoy, and he's like, I'm a maybe on Chandra. And you're like, what expertise in dance do you have, Neil? Like you shook, you shimmied in your music videos. What are you fucking classically trained dancer that we don't know about? It's unhinged because they have like amazing judges and sportsmanship people. It's just truly, I have to get this off my brain. I'm obsessed with it. There's a showmanship coach, and she's just like, you look down when you dance, or you're just not smiling. I need to see it in your face. And she's like a former Dallas cheerleader and teaches them how to like give pizzazz. I'm taking notes for my personal life. Like, I think I could make the squad if I learn how to dance and lose 200 pounds. I could make the squad.
This isn't what you're hoarding, is it?
No, it's just so bizarre that yeah, I want to see somebody do an Irish jig on this when they get to do personal dances. So yeah.
What are you hoarding?
Okay,
What
so
are you hoarding?
well, I am hoarding. So I'm hoarding a little show on Netflix called The Glass Onion, the Knives Out sequel.
Is that a show or is it a movie?
It's a movie. It's a movie.
Okay.
It's really good. It was very funny. I laughed. I like that it made Ben Shapiro mad. So it's
Okay.
concept of Knives Out is that Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, is the world's best detective. And for some reason, he's Southern, and it's great. And so people hire him to solve mysteries. He's, he hired to solve a mystery, whatever. But so it's a mystery, it's a whodunit. It's a mystery, right? Ben Shapiro, that right-wing fuck, was just like, the movie, so bad. You don't find out who really, like, what it's about for the first out. I'm like, yeah, those are mysteries. Those are misdirects. Like, that's how you write a mystery. It's not a documentary. His complaints were so, it's like, I don't know how mysteries work. I don't know how whodunits work. And it was just, the movie was great. And then I read his rant about it and I was like, mwah, chef's kiss. You are such a fucking moron. Oh, so the fact that it pissed him off made me love it more,
Do you need to see Knives Out in order to enjoy Glass Onion?
Nope. It's basically you just have to know Benoit Blanc, world's best detective.
Got it.
Go.
All right.
Yeah. What are you hoarding?
I'm also hoarding something on Netflix. It's called Cook at All Costs. It's a new little reality competition cooking show. Is it the best one I've ever seen? No. However, they have cool chefs on there judging, and it really, really does the job when you just need something to pass the time and not think.
I love it.
Cook at all costs.
Cook at all costs. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So basically they have 3 contestants and they have to bid on like what box of food they want to get, and they don't know what's in it. And they get to keep the money at the end of whatever they didn't spend. I don't know, whatever. Just watch it. It's just fun.
Okay.
Like, what do you got to lose? Not you, but the people listening. What do you have to lose? Just check it out. Who cares?
I mean, I have time to lose. That's all, really. Yeah.
What are you throwing out?
Okay, this is food related, but I don't know if I've talked about it in the podcast, but a certain historic cereal company, I had some beef, some issues with them, and ongoing proceedings. So right before I leave for my trip, I get a check in the mail, and it's $100.
Okay.
And they're like, if you cash this check, we're going to consider this matter closed.
Okay.
Trying to buy my fucking silence. No. And so basically they were saying, we're not admitting anything. We're just saying we're going to consider this closed. But I just wanted to write back and be like, $100? $100?
But what was it? What is this? The Glass Onion? Like, when are you going to tell us what this is about? Who is this?
So I ate a puffed rice and marshmallow treat.
Oh, I remember that. Oh.
And I bit into a big black chunk inside of it, and they're claiming it was burnt. No.
And so then they just sent you $100?
Yeah, I just sent in a sample and cereal. It's been a whole thing. We've gone back and forth, back and forth. And they were like, we're going to consider this closed by sending you $100. And I wanted to be like, not worth the phone call we had, but whatever. I cashed it.
Cash it? Yeah.
I was like, I'm fucking done. Well, I cashed it, but they sent me coupons at first for more
Yeah, no, thank you.
crisp rice treats. And I was like, you think I'm going to eat your shit again ever?
Yeah, no.
But I
$100
have a whole
is okay.
box of them. And I think I'm just going to record myself opening them, looking for more stuff and see, anything else is going on. But yeah, anyway, don't buy my silence. And if you do, raise the price.
Yeah, it's more expensive than that.
Yeah, I'm more expensive. What are you throwing away?
All these fucking papers on my desk.
Girl.
I don't know what they are. I don't know. All I know is that at one point in time I chose to keep them. But like something here, it's about I want to say that this is about a 15-page document, and I think it's about my life insurance. Is this not online?
No.
Is it not?
I don't know. Maybe there's a PDF somewhere, but
I don't know either.
They love mailing stuff.
And do I need to fucking keep this or what?
Like PDF.
I swear to God, if someone was like, I don't know who would even ask for this, but if someone was like, hey, where's your life insurance stuff? I'd be like, I don't know, probably online.
Yeah.
Like, even though I guess I have it here, I mean, it is just coverage stuff. Like,
no.
I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this.
Email me. What you can do, scan it, make it into a PDF, and then throw the paper away.
Who's got the fucking time for that either? My God.
You can scan it on your iPhone.
Jesus.
If you open
so I've got that, and then I've got all these old checks, like, okay, really like first world problems. But if there's any actors listening to this who like book things regularly, with all like the residual checks, like, do I need to keep all these stubs? And don't you fucking say just scan it with my iPhone. I know. Okay. I didn't think of that until you said it. I just have like pay stubs. Like, do I need these? I don't know. It's just, but they're making so much mess. It's such a mess. I mean, my passport is lost for cripe's sake. I can't do this. I can't do all these papers. I'm not built for this.
If you want to hire me to come over, I can sort, I can throw away. I'll tell you what's important, what's not. And I'm really good at doing that for other people because I got a stack. I have a sack, but I got like important papers. Yeah. It's literally just like a canvas sack. It's not in a safe. There's no filing cabinet. It's just shit. I'm like, need to hold on to that. Need to hold on to that.
But like, do we? And also, again, if I could hold on to this life insurance, I'll put it in like whatever, some sort of file folder that has important documents. And if someone asks for it, I'm going to be like, I don't know if I have that. Like, yeah, I don't know if I have these things that I'm holding on to. Like the fact that we have to keep tax documents for what, like 5 or 6 years after that's over
or something. It's 7. It's like something I don't know. It's something crazy. Yeah.
What? Where? What? Where?
Yeah.
How? I don't have the space for this.
Get you a canvas sack and throw it.
No, because it like. Look, I'm not like, knock on fucking wood. And the IRS came to me today. What's 7 years ago from 2023? So that's 2020 or 2015.
2016. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going to jail.
man.
I ain't got shit.
I don't have anything. Like, leave me alone. That's my 2015 taxes. I was waiting tables. Go fucking arrest the former president. Leave me alone. Why do I have to keep this? Oh my God. I'm throwing it out, but not
I'm
actually.
on board.
I'm just going to store it because I don't know what the fuck else to do. But oh, I wish I could throw it out.
I know.
To respond to that. Girl, neither do I. Did you hear that? My Siri?
Yeah,
Even she doesn't know what to do.
she don't
Like,
know. So I
Where do people
did.
find you? Fuck.
Oh, you can find me online at iconic Erica Curry, and you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at that handle. That's all. That's all I want to be found. That's
All right.
all I want to be found. So, what about you? Where can the people? How can we get you to the people?
At Cascardiness on Instagram. And I might have some interesting stuff coming up and other places to find me. But at this time, that's not a thing. Oh, and you can find me on the Nooner podcast. That was just on the last episode. And you can find this podcast at Trashy Trashy Pod on Instagram and Twitter and on TikTok. And you can email us at trashytrashypodcast@gmail.com. Let us know why you're trash. Send us stories. We love that shit. Our website, trashytrashypodcast.com. Same deal. You can write in there. And we have a merch store, which is
Out of
I'm only a human.
It's okay. It's trashytrashypodcast.threadless.com.
Bingo. Thank you so much for listening. We're excited to take on this new year with everybody. More trash.
More trash. Stay trashy. You know, that's if that wasn't on your resolution board, go edit it. Put it on there. You
Add
know,
that shit.
Add it. Yeah, you won't regret it. I promise. Yeah. All right. Hey, Cass.
What's going on, girl?
Stay garbage.
You stay garbage, girl.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye.